r/AskReddit, what's a fun April Fool prank to pull on your so that doesn't involve making them sad? My husband has this silly thing that he loves pretending it snowed and gets me all excited to see out the window. I love snow. We've had some pretty random weather lately, so I think I might be able to pull off pretending it snowed. Pretty sure he has no idea it's April 1st tomorrow either. Hire someone with a snow machine to really stick it to M. Somehow it's this comment that made me realize it's April 1st LMAO. Not a soap, but I remember coming back from school and my sister said there were brownies in the fridge. I went there, opened it up, and there were a few brown ES. She cut up some papers in the shape of an E and colored them brown. That little shit. Post says not to make them sad. My dad once printed out a load of pictures of Martin Clunes, long story, and stuck them in ridiculous places around the house for everyone to find. We were finding him, and laughing about it, months later. Replace with any famous person you have a weird in-joke about, or just someone totally random. I'm doing this next year with photos of Steve Coogan, 100%. Me, what the fuck is a Martian Clune? Mine was Nicolas Cage, ha 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 ha. My son once filled my purse with bras that I had to remove at the register to reach my wallet. One year I painted my husband's soap bar with clear nail polish, let it dry, and put it back in the shower. It would not lather no matter how hard he tried. Oh dear. Buy a leak from the shop and put it under the sink. Then tell your so that you think there's a leak under the sink and ask them to look for it. Bonus, put googly eyes on it. I would love to do this, but I don't think my husband could pick a leak out of a lineup. This is perfect. A few years ago, I changed my wife's birthday on Facebook to be April 1st. She spent all day confused why she was getting happy birthday messages. This is a good one, LMAO. Also shows who actually knows your birthday. I made fake dog poops out of Tootsie Rolls that matches the size and consistency of what our Yorkie produces from her back end. Then I left them on the floor where my wife would see them. After she woke up and made the discovery, I heard her yell, cursing at the dog. "You'll get it?" I replied, and promptly picked them up and popped them in my mouth and chewed them up. The look on her face was priceless. Man, imagine if the dog ate the Tootsie Rolls and then shit itself right there. That's a very good one. Put Jello in cup. Put straw in cup while Jello solidifies. Looks like a refreshing fruit beverage. Give to so. They try to drink it. Can't, it's Jello. Pranked. Give spoon. I've got this one all ready to go for my kids tomorrow and I am so excited. No need for a spoon, you can drink Jello through a straw. As a bonus, it makes fart noises when you do. I turn stuff around in my partner's game room. Nothing that would break or get damaged. But just his figurines, keyboard etc., just enough for him to go WTF a little. This was a prank we did to a coworker once. He had a bunch of figurines on his desk. I'm not sure who did it normally, but I know I did it once when it became a thing. He got so mad. We stopped out of respect for his wishes, but I thought it was very funny. Buy a toilet brush identical to the one you already have. Then place the new one in the dishwasher. When she notices, and maybe freaks out a little, remind her that you have been washing it like that for months/years without her complaining. I'm a bit of a germaphobe and would probably cry honestly, LOL. Given the timing, you could hide a few dozen Easter eggs around your home. I did that one Easter with 144 eggs in a one-bedroom apartment. It's been 2 or 3 years and there's still a few unaccounted for. You could also try rubber ducks or tiny plastic figurines or whatever you can get your hands on. Tell them you hid 100 eggs but hide only 99. Tip over a bottle of nail polish onto wax paper. Make it look like it got knocked over and spilled. Let it dry and trim off the excess wax paper. Now you have the perfect prank to leave on your significant other's computer desk, bedside table, iPad. Hey race, what I'm doing for my husband tomorrow, our favorite pizza place cuts their pizzas into strips. We've been going there weekly for 24 years. I worked it out with the owner that tomorrow the guys are going to cut our pizza into traditional triangle slices. He will freak out. Huh? I thought of this prank last year and I've been waiting to use it for months. I'm so excited. Oh, that's devious. One April Fool's, I carved a chunk of cheese into the shape of a bar of soap and swapped it out before my husband got in the shower. The potato prank was a good one too. I switched the bags in different boxes of cereal. Set the alarm to a different sound. Replace family pictures with pictures of Danny DeVito. My son once did that with a Danny DeVito photo and I thought he was doing something original. Leave oranges around the house when they're sleeping. Throughout the day, Hand them oranges. When they're talking, say hold this for a sec and hand them an orange. Confuse, don't abuse. I'm not even sure my husband would notice this is a prank. I do this with fruit and vitamin pills and medicine periodically and he just eats it, carries on with his day and can't remember it happening later. Putting googly eyes on everything. I did this in my parents' house with our family pictures and they didn't notice for months. They also have those large decor letters spelling out family on a shelf and I changed a couple of them so it spelled my name instead. Also not noticed for months. Make sure you try and keep a straight face and ask him what he's talking about, and that it's always been triangles. We told a coworker there was vandalism in the parking lot and it looked like his tires were slashed. When he got out to his car we had taped photos of slash to his tires. Starts sad and ends happy. Oh man, I'd panic so bad, but TBH I'd also crack up once I realized it was a joke, lol. Get one of those singing cards and rig a door that they will open. When the door opens, the door sings at them. My BF is a daily PC gamer, so I'm gonna do the ol' CTL plus Alt plus and flip his screens upside down. Oh, this is a good one. My wife is not very technical and she will be super confused trying to start up Peppa Pig for our daughter tomorrow morning. Downside is tech support won't get to sleep in. I get my family nice things and then I say, oh man, you guys have to see the mess the cat's made downstairs. Can you help me clean it? It's pretty bad. Then there's no mess. Just gifts. Wholesome. Fake tattoo. I was going to pull this prank with my husband on my in-laws, because he's bald. My mom got me good one year by covering up half her eyebrow with makeup, and made me think she actually shaved it off. I replaced my best friend's hairspray with glitter hairspray. She loved glitter though, so it was all in good fun. And GT, I replaced my best friend's hairspray with glitter hairspray. She loved glitter though, so it was all in good fun. OMG, glitter everywhere. Please no. My husband changed my autocorrect in my phone to make you swap to y'all. He's lucky he picked a forgivable prank. I switched up the order of my brother's drawers once. He was not amused and neither was mom. I still think it was funny and completely harmless. Unforgivable. It is spelt y'all. We used to have a monitor hooked up to the home CCTV which showed her car in the drive. One day I changed the time on the monitor to reflect a time when she took the car to work. Babe, check the screen, I think your car's been nicked from the drive. Never seen her run out of the house so fast while I sat there giggling like a teenager. When we were kids, my sisters and I took all of my dad's underwear and socks and sewed them together end to end so that when you pulled one out, they all came out. They were super loosely sewed together, like 2 long stitches each, so it was easy to cut them apart. That's hilarious. I bet he brings that up every now and then. If you so works from home and you know any of their co-workers, take a picture of whatever is behind them when working from home so co-workers can use as background on camera meetings. Say you're making tacos for dinner and then serve hot dogs. Technically, that's an awful thing to do to someone. Tell them you're planning a huge prank, but don't actually do anything. It can be fun to watch someone waiting for a prank that never comes. Some people cannot handle this kind of joke at all. A joke is only fun if both of you can laugh about it, so you have to make sure it's going to be fun for your target as well. I'm interested in this drawer-related trauma your family apparently shares. I hid many bottles of liquor around the house in addition to the kids' Easter eggs. I imagine he'll still be finding them tomorrow. You're welcome to prank me with this whenever you want. Oh noes, free liquor, you got me again. Change the settings on their Alexa to speak in a different accent. Or a less fun that my wife did to me, thumbtack on the snooze button. I used to remote into my parents' Alexa while I was dad away at school and surprise them with music over dinner. They got operas, heavy metal, their favorites, sometimes musicals. My sis back home would give me love updates. The best was the night dad gave up and unplugged it, so sis immediately got it back up and running for me. This happened many years ago, but we still laugh over it. Not my husband, but my teenage son. I turned on the kitchen faucet and the sprayer sprayed me in the face. There was an elastic band that held the sprayer on. Totally thinking this was my husband, I called him up at work and yelled at him. After he stopped laughing, he promised it wasn't him. That left only one person. My son. My son thought it was very funny. I unrolled the toilet paper a bit, drew a big hairy spider on it, and then rolled it back up. At least they're in a good position to shit themselves. This year I'm doing pun-based jokes. I got a bunch of beads. One will have a thermometer in it, sick bead. Several will be around a bush, beat around the bush. 2 have little boxing gloves, Beatboxing. Painted B, C and D on beats, skip a beat. Turnip with a name tag that says the beat, turnip, turn up, the beat. Beat taped to the ceiling, upbeat. I love this. Funny and inoffensive and lots of thought put in. Hiding a plastic dinosaur in the refrigerator. My mom always changes the clock times when my dad takes a nap to make him think he slept for like 8 hours. Doesn't work now that we all have smartphones. For about 5 years in a row I go into a panic saying something has leaked in the house. The toilet, a sink, the ceiling, something different each year. When he gets to where I'm freaking out there is a leak, the vegetable, sitting there. Gets him every time. A number of years ago I put Pop Rocks under the toilet seat after he went to bed. His morning poop woke him up better than coffee. He loved it, I loved it, 10/10 prank. It does if you go into their phone settings and change the time zone. Hello everyone. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to humbly ask you to subscribe to the channel. According to my statistics, 100% of my viewers in the past 28 days are not subscribed. I have always wanted this channel to reach 1,000 subscribers, and if you want to support and be a part of that, subscribe. It's free and it's an awesome way to support the channel. Thanks again, Reddit glitch out.